Welcome everyone. Here you'll house things Exiles.
Well, it's Friday, it's 7 o'clock, it's got to be stream time. Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Conan Exiles and our little single player adventure that we're going through. Hope everybody's well, hope you're all good. We'll welcome everybody in and we'll start as we usually do with a little look at the store, or the bazaar if you want to call it that, at the time of the stream. These are the current bundles that are in. Interesting with the choice they've gone for the feature item, shall we say. Literally 2 elevators. Yes, they're a different style, but I think it's a little bit pricey if I'm being honest for yeah, just for 2 elevators, but hey ho. Couple of returning sets again as well, both worth getting if you haven't got them. Certainly for the building aspect. And then the Yamate Onsen set is really good as well. Some various other bits and pieces, but yes, hope everybody's good, hope everybody's well. I'll give it a moment or two for people to join. Naughty, good to see you as always. Hope you're good. Long time no speak. Haha. You know what I mean. So yeah, that is the...
Hi Naughty.
Stephen, good to see you. Welcome on in. So yeah, that is the bazaar at this current time. And yeah, I just had to start standing here just for a bit of fun. A certain person will get why that is and why I'm stood here. So that's yeah, that's especially for you, that one. You know who you are. Oh yeah, we'll be using that a lot more as well very soon, hopefully. So, last week kind of went a bit pear-shaped and a bit crazy. We lost our low-level follower that we had. Unfortunately, we died as well. Managed to get our gear back with a little bit of a cheat, yes I know, but it was just easier for time and everything. So I have spent a little bit of time off camera kind of leveling myself up a little bit more, trying to gain hold of a weapon, which I managed to get the Axe of the Gate Guardian from the first boss in the Warmaker's Dungeon. So that should help us out a little bit. And I've also been on a little trip.
Hey lads, managed to get here. Hi lads, Monkey and Stephen. Here Stephen.
Catian, Robert, good to see you. Yes, so I've taken a little trip up to the Mounds of the Dead and pretty much set up, as we've all seen lots of other people do, including Angar has also done it as well. I've got a little outpost set up just in the north up here with a Wheel of Friendship and a dismantling bench so that we can start getting some hardened steel and certainly star metal, which is the main one. And funnily enough, while I was up there, the star metal and the snow did happen to spawn, but of course that's no good for us yet because we're nowhere near in a position to be going up and getting that, so we're going to do it the easiest way. The wheel wasn't for taming people and then taking their weapons and befriending them, because as we know now, they have a chance of dropping those weapons, and also the Cimmerian steel armor. And it was definitely a bit of a fight with them, and I don't know if this is because I haven't noticed it on my server, but we're set to the same, pretty much same settings on here as what my server is, and I did notice they were a bit of a challenge when it came to combat, the Cimmerians. But I did manage to take a few out and farm up some of the Cimmerian steel armor.
Hey lads. Time to eat.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. also managed to bag myself a
Good evening, lads. Evening chat.
Sumerian Fighter 3 while I was there. Started farming up some Sumerian steel armour, got that into her, had her set up all ready to take somewhere else to start levelling up, and then in the process of doing that, who comes wandering along the path but of course the one and only one person that most of us go after. That's the one person that you know you would definitely go nowhere without. Evening, Angar. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're well, sir.
Sheltering. Hi, lads.
But yeah, and I was quite surprised to see her. Took me a bit of a challenge. Nearly did die trying to befriend her. But if I bring you outside, and this is why tonight's plan is going to be a little easier than what it would have originally been. I did bring the Cannibal Brute up with me from the river, because they're in okay armour and got an okay weapon, and I was going to take them through because they are slightly higher level. But then, as I say, I got this Fighter 3 while we're up in the mounds.
I tip my hat to you.
Pretty good to see you. Welcome on in.
Here, evil, here, Angar.
Yeah, as I say, got this level 3. She happened to come with a Star Metal Greatsword, which is like, yeah, awesome, that's fine. And as I say, a certain young lady came walking along the path almost as if she was like, hey, you don't want her, you need me. Funny thing was, this Fighter 3, they had the exact same hairstyle. And of course, I'm not referring to our Relic Hunter over there, who we've now got to replace our level 3 that died. I'm not referring to the Dancer. Or
managed to hire Delincia at my tavern, but game crashed today, so have to re-download.
Oh, flippin' heck. So I am, of course, referring to this young lady right here that everybody should recognise. Yep. Managed to knock out a Delincia Snow Hunter. Got her on the wheel, got her all tamed up. She did come with a Star Metal Greatsword again, but decided to swap her out for a mace, and she's got a bit of gruel on her. She's not quite level 10 yet, but being that she is who she is, she should be absolutely fine in Warmakers. If it gets an issue, we can just pull out again, but fingers crossed, we should be good. So ideally, there's a couple of reasons why I want to go through Warmaker. Now I could, yes, could have gone up here at Mounds and made our way past Stargazers and up onto here for a bit of black ice and what have you, but then I remembered, well, two reasons. We need to try and get the recipes at the end of the Warmaker for the bulked plating and the master armour plating for our own armour, which we need to learn at the end of Warmakers. Excuse me. For both ourselves and our follower. She's just literally wearing Sumerian steel at the minute, just literally farmed from the Mounds of the Dead, so it's not even fully repaired, but it should be okay. Want to learn that, and also at the end of that dungeon you have the chance of picking up some black ice. So I thought what we can do is we can go through there and we can hopefully pick up a stack of black ice while we're in there, and then we can hopefully get some hardened steel made up. If we may have picked a few bits up, but we can get some more made up, and then hopefully get a proper preservation box made so we can actually keep our food fresh. So I wasn't too sure about what the plan was going to be at first today. I was thinking of trying to plan it out, and what should we do and where are we up to, and then I thought about the mounds, and as I say, I went up there and then remembered, so well, we're right next to Warmakers. There's 2 items we can get from there, never mind the legendaries because she needs a better weapon. So now that we've got Delincia, it's like, why not? Let's get in there and see if we can conquer it. She should be fine, because she'll level as well, and she's got some gruel on her, so fingers crossed. So our first objective for today is to get through the Warmakers. So we'll head off that way now and see how we go. How's everybody's week been? Everybody had a good one, apart from the falling through the floor issue that we're having on console at the moment. How's everybody's week been, apart from the issues that the game's having at the moment? Are people still playing? If you're not, I don't blame you. But we try and keep going. Fortunately, there's not really been a huge issue on single player, but a little bit of lag I'm now noticing, which I just noticed then at the beginning, which hopefully won't be an issue for us. But yeah, what's everybody been up to? Hopefully you've got a quiet weekend ahead. Still in here with us? Yep.
A quiet week. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
That's good. It's what we like, isn't it? We all like a nice quiet week, don't we? Nice so when you can escape the real world to a virtual world like this and be among friends and have a laugh and a joke and enjoy your favourite game at the same time. Right, come on, Lindsay. You're not even hitting. What are you doing? There we go. Oh. When she decided to wake up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here comes the other two. Get that guy, please. Nice. Alright, you go get that guy. There's definitely a little bit of lag. I don't know if you guys are picking that up on your end, but I noticed a little bit of lag just there then. Can you get that guy, please? Thank you. There we go. She does go for him eventually. I don't know if that...
charged her batteries overnight. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Saved her from that horrible place to come and help us, and she hasn't woke up yet. Should have given her a coffee before we left. I'm sure she'll be fine. We're not going to rush it, we'll just take our time through it. Let me know if you guys want me to put the camera up a little bit. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference, but obviously on my settings I can increase it a little bit on the PlayStation. It's not as good as PC, mind you, but if you do... Yeah. Come on, Dylan, see what you're doing. There we go. Yeah, so it won't be as good as what Gamma on a PC can do, but if you need me to up it slightly, we can do it like that a little bit, because otherwise I'll have to hold a torch, and obviously holding a shield, an axe and a torch just isn't possible.
Afternoon, everyone. Hope
Unfortunately. Troy, good to see you.
Careful, Danincia almost dead.
Is she?
Dalincia health v low. Hey Troy.
What is going on there? Why is she so low just from them? That shouldn't be happening. Why has she just dropped so much health like that? I know she's only in... I know she's only in the basic Sumerian steel, but her health shouldn't...
Happened when I left a dungeon.
Right, yeah, that's a bit concerning. She shouldn't be almost dead like that. That's...
It's the fall damage bug when they teleport in.
Oh, is that what's still happening? Right, thank you for spotting that. I wouldn't have known.
It is a bug.
I'd have gone straight at that gate guardian then and wondered why she were dead.
Some bug.
Oh, GG guys, thank you for that.
Bit.
See, this is why we need you guys around. Not only to keep us from starving to death and dying of thirst, keep our followers alive. She'd have been dead if that had been me then. I'd have been charging in and wondering why she's dead. Oh, that is crazy. So that's not damage from those people that she was attacking, and that's damage just from teleporting into that door.
Nice save.
That is just... Yeah, thank you guys. Awesome save. Poor Dylan's here. I'll let you heal up a second. Yeah, that would have hurt if she died so easily. Like, come on, Funcom, what are you doing? There we go, she's almost there. Oh yeah, well spotted guys, well spotted. Thinking that shouldn't be happening. Whew. Well, if you're going to start the stream with a bang, you might as well start with a bang, haven't you? So there we go. There's your oops, uh-oh moment. There we go,
I was
right.
running War Party and one lost 90% health and the other was fine. Sometimes this game will break your heart.
Oh, it definitely would. If something happened to Delincia, I don't know why, but people say it. I know, Angor, you said it, haven't you? It's just, I know they're only followers and you can change them, but when it's a specific follower that you really like, that you've taken the time to try and find and wait for them to spawn in, and then when you've tamed her up, you've got really lucky because she's got really good leveling up percentage chances, and you've invested that time leveling them up, and you know, you've given them the buffs and things that they need, you've given them really good armor, and you've looked after them. It's horrible. Okay, it's probably arguably not too bad with like a berserker, because you can pretty much go back to the berserker spawn again and get another one. But with somebody like Delincia, who isn't a guaranteed spawn, it's yeah. Bink. Go on. Oh, wow. Straight in with your heavy. Why are you not killing that guy? He was just hitting you. There we go. Missed. I didn't know. Bink. Oh, he got me that time. Right. You big man. Can you come here, please? Come on, big boy. Right, Delincia, get that guy. No, where are you going? This guy. Get him. Get him. There we go. That's my girl. You show him, you show him. Right, go get that guy. Anything good on you? No, not really. Oh, get that guy, please.
That's more like it.
Yeah, isn't it? That's the Delincia we all know. There you go. You had your caffeine boost now. She's ready now. There we go. Whew. See, that's the beauty of it again. I did not know any of that was going to happen. I didn't know that she was going to have that low on her health. It's made for an interesting start to a stream, hasn't it? Oh, the joys, the joys. Right. I'm going to top ourselves up a little bit. So this is the first room, which hopefully won't be too bad, because I know you've got the new guy now, but I say new guy, he's been there a little while now, but...
My next game I am only going to take followers with excellent 85% in vitality and 90% in strength or agility.
Yeah, that makes sense. I always try and think with followers, anything 60 and above in either of those, like you say, agility, strength, you know, grit and vitality, depending on which one they are, it's, yeah, pretty good idea really. Right, Delincia, can you go get that guy? Oh, let's run these guys around a minute. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of lag then. Definitely did feel a bit of lag then. Oh, 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 oh. No, can you just... Oh, 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 run away, run away, run away. That hurt. Ouch. See, this is why you need Delincia on your team. When you're weak with gear like this is why you need a Delincia on your team. See, there's definitely a little lag just there. I don't know if you guys are noticing that on stream. Because I did see this earlier. just running around testing a couple of bits. It did happen even before the stream. This, I don't think it's my internet connection, because on the online server it seemed to be alright, but there's definitely something going on at the minute. Right. She's still not quite level 10 yet. Where was the boss? Where did you kill him? Oh, there's a definite lag spike, I don't know why. Helmet, that. Oh, I'll take those. Yeah, go on then. Not bothered about the repair kit, to be honest, at this point, but got to be careful what I'm carrying at the moment, because I am limited on carry space. Well, not carry space, but I'm not really set up for encumbrance at this point. Luckily, base is just round the corner, so we can get rid of our corruption really easily. Can you get him, please? Oh.
They mostly start with 40% chance, and at 90% you should get 30 plus points in ability.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good shout. That is a very, very good shout indeed. Ooh, hello. Hello, Delencia. Give me that star metal weapon you got. There you are, young lady. See how you get on with that one. Now she should be doing some damage. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely a reminder, this dungeon, when you're at not lower level, but under-equipped, shall we say, compared to when you're running here with a level 60 fully equipped character with a level 20 follower, or level 20 followers if you've got more than one. It's, yeah, reminds you just how tough this dungeon can be. It's a breeze when you're fully equipped, but when you're not ready for it, it can, yeah, slap you pretty hard, shall we say. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Anybody got anything planned? Hope if I got my weapons out, wouldn't it?
Time to eat.
Yeah, we'll do in just a second, thank you. Just check that word. Oh, can you go get that guy, please? Think. Oh yeah, that's better. She's pretty much one-shotting everything now. You get that guy as well. Well, one-shotting until they start hitting her. There we go.
Sorry, my bad timing.
No, you weren't bad. Hey, don't apologise. You're looking out for me. Never apologise for telling me to eat. Honestly, never ever apologise for that one. You could be saving my life. Honestly, never ever apologise for that. That's not bad timing at all. Thank you. This is what I need you guys here for. Can you get that guy, please?
Thank you. Several hours of loading and downloading this weekend.
Ooh. Wow, she dispatched him quickly. And I've just realised I didn't pick the other statue up off the other guy, did I? Nope. And I'm, see, because these menus are different, I'm putting everything over into him instead of collecting it. Oh, come on, game. That's what I meant to do. Take it, not give it. Yeah, oops. Just realised, why am I picking the weapon up and not the statue? Oops. Noob. get distracted too easily, tell you. You guys think just playing the game's hard? Try playing it and streaming it. Oh dear. Don't want to try and miss what you guys are saying because I don't want to appear like I'm being ignorant or anything. Has he respawned yet? No. That's good. Shouldn't have done because I don't think we went far enough away. So that's a relief. I bet he's... oh no, his body's still there. Did I pick it up or didn't I? No, there it is. Still laying on him. Now we did. Alright, let's go quick before these guys respawn again. Run, run, run. Fast as you can.
Bit late but I'm here, messing around with my new vid.
How do me duck? Good to see you. You're not late, don't worry. Like we say, there's no set schedule that we expect people to be here at the start. Even if you came in for the last 5 minutes, it's the fact that you've even come in to say hello.
No thank you. I'll leave that chaos to you, Angar, Odu and all the other clever, multitasking peeps. Ode me duck.
I wouldn't say I'm clever and certainly good at multitasking, I'm certainly not. Because if I was, I'd be remembering to drink and eat all the time and look up at that top left corner. I'm trying to look like I know what I'm doing by playing the game and talking to you guys, but hence why I keep stopping a lot of the time, because I need to stop to look at the chat boxes that are popping up to make sure I'm answering and that I'm talking to you guys properly. Otherwise, if I was very good at multitasking, I'd be playing still, fighting and talking to you guys. So yeah, I certainly wouldn't say I'm brilliant at multitasking. I would say I'm okay, but I certainly wouldn't say I'm brilliant at it. Other people may say they are, and they would be right to do, but I've got a little bit of practicing to do yet. I'm not quite as... I'm certainly not as seasoned professional in the streaming side of things as some people here are. They've certainly got a lot more experience than I. But I'm happy to have learnt a lot from them, and I can still learn a lot from them, so...
Odu in the house.
Yeah, absolutely. The Purge Master has arrived. If there's anything...
Tasking is failure to prioritize.
I say it every time. If there's anything you want to know about the Purge, how do's your man? If he don't know it, it probably ain't worth knowing. So yeah. Am I walking? What's that? Oh, of course. Now I'm over encumbered. No, Dylan's here. Why am I not putting anything away? There we go. Right. Can you take that?
Have you got well-trained perk running?
Yes. I do have on this one. Yep. I'm not sure whether that's a... yeah, I suppose
My
fit.
Goblin is screaming right now, face with tears of joy rolling on the floor.
Yeah, I bet he is. Like, why am I not there? Why is he not picking it up? Well, you'll have to come on sometime, then you can follow me around and hoover everything up behind us. I'm trying to be selective on what I pick up because I've got to be careful, because only got so much space and so much carry weight, unfortunately. So I'm trying.
That's why she is eating bosses for breakfast.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how we go with this. Can't carry too much because I'm not built for it, and Dylan's only got limited space. I was going to bring the horse in with us, but kind of don't like bringing a horse into this dungeon. Alright if you come with somebody else, you know, because you've got plenty of people fighting, but when you're trying to multitask, shall we say, by playing the game and instructing your follower on what you want them to do and talking to you guys, I certainly ain't going to be able to look after the horse as well, and I don't want to neglect them. You know, so yeah, there's definitely a little lag. Keep seeing that, and for some reason when I'm holding triangle now, I can't put. There we go. That's definitely being buggy. Or I can't put them away. Now we don't actually have any legendary keys as yet, because I haven't actually done any other bosses anywhere. Now there is one potential key chance in here, obviously with the undead dragon, which I should think Delancey would be able to manage now she's past level 10 with the chest, so we could get that one potentially. We just can't do the ones at the end, but that doesn't bother me too much just yet, because this is our first run of this dungeon. We can come back in here when Delancey. Start again. Delancey. I'm gonna have to rename you if you do good. I'm gonna have to call you Daisy or something like that, so I don't keep getting your name twisted. Yeah, we'll have to come back in here with Delancey when she's fully leveled and in my proper setup for her, which we need to get Dragon Bone for yet to be able to make, for one thing, and to complete the rest of it.
Get keys off those guys.
No, not skeleton keys. No, unfortunately not. Not those little mini bosses, no. And the first ones, unfortunately, no, we don't. The only ones in here that do drop a key is the undead dragon.
Do Gaming watched and enjoyed a couple of your videos. This week not sure I could do the purges as well as you do. Note they are tight kits. Oh wow, that's doo-doo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Audu's great, isn't he? With his purges. Such a professional. Does a much better job than I could do with it, definitely. Running them with other people for a bit of fun, yeah, okay, but to try and run one and make a video on it, yeah, I'd spend more time dead on floor than I would fighting anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay then. Yeah, meet her with her weapon, see what she does to you. Yeah, how'd you like that, Skelly? Ooh, what's that? Think we'll take those. I know somebody else that likes farming skellies. Especially for squishing them and turning them into putrid meat and then turning them into ichor. Wonder who that could be.
Shiny.
Somebody who has a little ichor farm going on the server, shall we say. Where are we? Round about here. Yeah, and I'm definitely not going to take on the arena champion, so sorry about that one. We are nowhere near attempting that one yet. Because she'll like the flow with me and she'll probably kill Delancey as well, so... That was a big lag spike then. But we will get the key and sneak through and try and learn the... Yeah, thanks Delancey, just run through. There is definitely a bit of a lag spike going on. No, don't need any of that yet. I'm not even going to bother with the rusted keys on this run. Purely because it's just too much to carry. When we're a bit better equipped ourselves and we've got Delancey upgraded a little bit, we'll definitely be back and we'll just loot absolutely everything. Once I know she's in proper gear and hitting like the truck that she can be, then we'll bring a horse with us potentially, because then I won't have to, not babysit, that's the wrong word, I won't have to assist Delancey with her training as much, because she'll know what she's doing. Can you get that guy, please? Yeah. I'll take that though for now. Oh, I need to watch those spikes. See? Told you I can't multitask. I'm not even watching the spikes at the same time. Nearly getting myself undrawn and quartered by a spike without watching what I'm doing. Eat again, keep our healing up. I bet you guys are all just sat there laughing at me right now, aren't you? Thinking this guy's supposed to know what he's doing. And I won't blame you if you are, because to be honest, if I was me watching me, I'd be laughing as well. So I wouldn't be offended if you were, because I would be laughing at me as well. I honestly would. Oh, there you go.
You are doing better than I do. I don't know what you speak of, good sir. What is this I call fun? Shilukat.
Yeah, you would deny it. You would deny it and say you don't know what I'm on about. Yeah.
But Stephen Young, remember, you aren't trapped in there with them. They're trapped in there with you. A monkey rolling on the floor laughing.
Still too heavy now. So this is the problem we've got. We're still too heavy. Delancey's got one more slot. What can we give you to carry? What does that give us? That one. Oh. Well, there we go. Wish I'd looked at that 30 seconds earlier. Carry weight. Yes, please. It's like the game knew we were going to struggle. It didn't, of course, but hey ho, we can pretend. You get that guy, please. Thank you. See, now she's earning a keep. And what about that guy? We'll get him. Nice. Atta girl, you show up. Bam! Yep, she ain't playing now. That's what we like to see. I'm still going to be careful what I pick up, because knowing my luck, if I overdo it, we'll, yeah, we'll still be stuck. So, I don't want to fight the arena champion, but I do want to get the champion's recipe. So we're going to sneak in here like this. Ouch. Break our torch, skewer ourselves at the same time.
I call get here, I call here, lol, extra virgin fresh press, I call here, lol.
Yep.
Rolling on the floor laughing,
So,
rolling on the floor laughing.
If you didn't already know what to do, when you've killed all those skellies, and you've chopped them up, and all they've given you is a lot of putrid meat, if you're not making...
Otherwise known as Sanodu.
If you're not using said putrid meat to make compost with your plant fibre and bone meal, you can of course stick it in the fluid press and get yourself a ton of ichor really easy. Oh, this guy please. Thank you. Bump. Right. That's that learned. Now we're going to sneak back out. As most of you all know, I need the... Well, I said we don't actually need the champion's army yet, but that'll be one I could craft for myself eventually, which we will need armor scraps for, that we'll come back in and farm when we're ready for making that. But the main reason is to get the master armor stuff at the end, so that we can hopefully, when we get some star metal, get some layered fur, I think it is, together with the star metal. Ouch. And get some
Normal
better.
difficulty or barbaric?
Normal difficulty. This is on. I may have just had thrall damage increased ever so slightly, only by a very, very teeny bit, just to see how the with the Cimmerians, how that was going, of whether they're taking damage or not. I bet I can't repair the torch, can I? Nope. Yeah, well, we'll have to manage, I'm afraid, folks. Hope you can see what I'm doing.
A naughty monkey, you're after.
Well, we are into a slightly lighter area now, so hopefully you guys will be able to see a little bit better at what we're doing. So, what I do want to try and get...
Naughty monkey, you're off. Better now. I got 3 days of work.
Oh yeah, we don't mention the word weekend, do we? Because to how do it's what's a weekend? What's that? It's what the usual response we get when I say what's everybody doing for the weekend. That's how do's response is what's that? Yeah. Grab as much of that as we can. We're okay on the carry a little bit more if we need to do. So I suppose the next question at this point is, what's everyone on for their tea slash dinner slash evening meal or lunch, whatever time of day it is for you? What's everybody having or had today? I had a nice meal box of, as we would call it in the UK, potato wedges and some chicken bites and a chicken's bake from Greg's with a coffee for my lunch today earlier on. Spider, and I've got a garlic bread pizza in the fridge for after stream. So what's everybody else having? Is it home cooking night or is it takeaway night tonight? Interesting to hear what everybody's having. What are you supposed to be there, Dragon?
We had a chicken burger with chips.
I don't recall the dragon being there.
Home cooked dish.
Is that dragon supposed to be in there? Are you going to attack him, Delancey, please? Ow! Yeah, that hurt. I thought that... Have I turned myself around? Where are we going here? Was I heading the right way and that was where the dragon was supposed to be, or was that in a different place? It's probably me, chat, and I'm probably cracking up. Let me just check through here. Yeah, that's where we came in, isn't it? Right, bear with me, nice and over encumbered again. Gonna have to see what else we can ditch here now. we go. That might help for a minute. Yeah.
Roasted chicken thighs with Hobbit-style pan-fried potatoes.
Ooh, that sounds good. Very nice.
Conan the Runawayer.
Conan. Yeah, I thought the dragon used to be in there. I thought that's where the dragon used to be. I could have sworn the dragon used to be in there. Or am I just going around the twist chart? I'm sure that's where the dragon used to be. And yet it was down there. Yeah, because there's his box.
He switched rooms.
Gavin's rusty pike.
Carrots steamed and seasoned with butter dill.
Ooh. Very nice. Bear with me, chat. I have to drop that. What else can we afford to drop? Not
Monkey, please move to the UK and come cook for me.
that.
Please.
Right, I'm still over encumbered. Just bear with me 1 minute, chat. I just need to try and figure out something of what we can do here. We need to. No, we don't want to change that on there. We'll have that on there. If we put that on, does that help
Swap
us?
the Silverstone and gold bars for black ice.
That's a good shout, yeah.
Lol, sure, I'm on my way.
Silverstone, gold, and then
Yes.
normal ice. There's black ice. Lovely.
Drink time.
There we go. Thank you guys, thank you for that. Not going to bother chopping those up as well. I know the helmet doesn't really go with what we're wearing at the minute, but hey-ho. It makes a space. Potentially gives us a bit more armour value. But yeah, I remember that dragon being in that room. I think that has happened before with that dragon though, or it's ended up in a different room. That's why it caught me off guard a bit, because I'm sure that used to be over on the right.
Drink time.
Thank you. Thank you, Cathy. Have I got turned around again? Where am I going here? Where are we going? Am I going back on myself here? Oh, hello. No, we're good. We're good.
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Now then, do we let our old friend out in here and see if she can handle him? Why not, eh? Hey, got someone wants to say hello to you.
Okay, I will go grab one. THX.
Yeah, I've got my coffee here that I need to finish drinking as well. IRL. Does this guy give a key? What's that? Take it. Break it down, take that. chop him up.
100% Kathy.
Drop that, 'cause we don't need that. And we're okay at the moment still. So, right. So, we haven't got the keys for the little side rooms, but we're not too bothered about that at the moment. We just need to kill this guy and then learn the recipes which are opposite. How are you doing health-wise, Delancia? Oh, you're fine. Leveling up pretty good as well. So here we go. In fact, since you said drink time, before we do, I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. Oh, there we go. There's you don't only get the notification saying throat dry in the game, you get that feeling in your throat in real life as well, so I'd better have a drink. Right. Hey up, big man. Pink. Say hello to Dylan's here. Shield would help instead of kicking. Ooh, that cheeky beggar. Instead of kicking, I think he's been on the potion of endowment a bit too much there, making him grow. But it's making him grow in the wrong way. Thinks he's a flipping giant.
Life is telling me it's meatball subs tonight.
Right. That was quite quick and easy for us, surprisingly. Thought that would have taken a little longer. But we got through it, which is the important bits. We'll take those, and of course we're over encumbered again straight away. So we'll say, yep, take those please. And what we are looking for is these here. So that one. And I'm going to press it again just to make sure we definitely learn it, because you know what this game can be like at keeping up sometimes. And that one. We'll do it again. Do we just try one of these? I think we got another key, didn't we?
Wow, she is doing a lot of damage without any buffs. You got the multipliers cranked up.
Oh, what are the odds of that? I go and flipping pick one of these random chests again, and it's the same thing that we got off the dragon. Gavin's rusty pike again. Typical. Right, I need... Are you full now? Yes, you are. Right, we're going to have to walk very slowly, I think. Unless there's anything we don't actually need that I can drop. To be quite honest, I know it's a bit thingy to drop it because it's a legendary, but we did get one earlier. So, I know, shock horror, right? Dropped a legendary. Won't necessarily be using Gavin's rusty pike here, but we've got one. And I need to be able to run. Yes, I did have this settings up ever so slightly earlier on, and it's my bad. I did actually forget to change it back again because I was trying to test the... You know, I had been saying, Angle, you've had the whole issue with the Sumerians hardly taking any damage and you and your followers taking tons of damage from them. I was trying to see if it was happening on single player and even just upping their damage and my damage a little bit, just to kind of do some testing. While I was on the single player, it just needs lowering back down again slightly. It's only very, very slightly increased. I haven't chucked it all the way up. It's only up very, very slightly, which is why she's probably hitting a little bit harder than she could do. But it will be reverted back after stream. I'll go through it all again and revert it back again. It's just been one of those days today. I've not had time to do a lot really. Like I said, I was doing the testing earlier and then had to sort some stuff out IRL before I had to then start the stream, and just hadn't knocked it back down. It's only up like one notch potentially, to what it would normally be, so it's not mega high. But I shall be sure to put that back to our default setting now that I've finished up Mount of the Dead for the moment, because certainly I think while that's going on we certainly ain't going to risk and the reason why I changed it, I didn't actually use Delancey up there. I had a fighter 3 that I was levelling that I had in full Sumerian steel armour as well, and we got rushed by 3 of them. I was trying to hit them and I was watching her, thought she'd be alright, and then next minute come up and said she was dead and they killed her. I mean, yes, she wasn't, she was only like a level 3, but being that she was same faction I thought she may be okay, but and that was with it even cranked up, so it's well, not cranked up, just nudged up slightly. And yeah, it's definitely an interesting one, that one. Right, no doubt this guy's respawned. Yeah, of course he has, with the amount of time we've been in there. Give you a tickle. Oh, of course the big guy's coming, is he? Yeah, we've pulled him. Delancey, can you get him, please?
LVL3 overrated in no.
Yeah, the level 3 Sumerians are actually pretty good. Just obviously with the damage situation that's going on at the moment with them, the lack of damage that is going on, they're it's causing some real issues for people, isn't it? Oh, caused myself to be over encumbered again, of course I have. But hey, well, we're only around the corner to base now, so we can slow walk it out of here. Wouldn't do this if our base was a bit further, obviously, because it just wouldn't be wise. But seeing as we are literally around the block, we'll slow walk it back. Yeah, that's why she's taking the bosses down so easily. Due to some just purely down to some testing that I was doing earlier, and it's my error that I just forgot to lower it again. Because I've noticed, like I say, on my server, that that's not happening. Or it doesn't feel like it's happening to me with the Sumerians, but that's when you're going up there with a fully leveled up level 60 character with heavy armour, but that could just be me, because we don't have damage boosted on the server or anything either. It's pretty much the same as vanilla, as they call it for a lot of games. Oh, I'm just having a drink and eating one more piece of food gave us the ability to run. How good is that? Oh, yeah, that's not good, no? That's it, girl. You show them. You show them. Hey, Delancey don't play. That's why you need her on your team. Just be grateful you don't get her for being a horde of Delanceys in a purge fighting you. Yeah. Then you probably wouldn't be happy. Especially if they're running at you with momentum or something like that. I mean, she hasn't got that yet, but hey, if, as people say, Crom ever smiles on us and we end up with one, then she'll definitely be getting it. But yeah, see, coming out, she doesn't take the damage. Just for science. I'm not finding anything, I just want to bob back in a minute, see what she looks like, and then we'll pop out again. Right, where are you, Delancey? Yeah? Are you here? Oh, there you are. Right, at that time, she's perfectly fine. It's not taken any health damage that time. That's rather weird. So the first time she...
You now have my full attention. New vid ready to go.
Oh, cool. When's it out? How do? Go on, let us know. When's this new one out? Is this today's video or tomorrow? Do share. When's it out?
2105.
I like it how she read that. Instead of 9:05 at night, she read it as 2105.
9:05.
Yeah, I got that's what it was. I was just laughing at how that it was funny how she read it as 2105. Oh, that was brilliant. But I guess that's what you meant. It, yeah, 9:05 at night. Just funny how the robot lady, as some people call her, read it as 2105.
Either that is a serious download or it's the time.
Yeah, it's the time. 21:05. In other words, 9:05 at night. But yeah, that was a good one.
Floor laughing.
Definitely. Right.
At Kathy and Mannix Low.
Delencia, if you just stand there a moment.
Face blowing a kiss.
Give me those. And yes, I still have stuff that I dumped off last week still in this table here that I need to sort out. I know, shock horror. Used a bench as a dump bin. So we're going to go on here. And then we're going to put those on there, that on there. I won't do all of this properly, I'll just dump it. Those in there. That in there. That in there. And everything else that I don't need to take with us. I can put my arrows in there. Did I? Where's they gone? Or have I used them all? Arrows, arrows, arrows. Did I put them in? No. I've got a couple on me still. That will do. Yeah. So that's my dump box for the minute, chat. I shall sort all that out after stream or at some point in the week before next week. It might not be after stream, but it'll be some point. Right, if you follow again, Delencia, we shall take the horse with us. Yeah, we've got a pick to get the bone. Right, let's not ride horse downstairs because
everyone needs a shite drawer.
the dump box, yeah. That you tell your chat every week you'll sort it out before the next week and come back the next week and you still haven't sorted it. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh yes.
So we'll make our way over to the Unnamed City now. Go and take out a couple of dragons, get ourselves a bit of dragon bone. Hopefully some dragon horn, because we're going to need that as well at some point. Because I didn't want to bore you guys with it because we've all done it and seen it hundreds of times, but I learnt the elevator from my knowledge and then I've crafted one and put it down just near the obelisk here. And then being down into the sinkhole without fighting the dragon and learnt the Void Forge recipe, which is down there. that we've all seen many, many times, I'm sure. Where am I going? Not that way. So I've done that ready, so we know that recipe for those parts of her outfit. We've got our tier 4 armour, which is great. We just now need the other bits and pieces to go with it. Where am I going here? Well, yeah, we're just going to need the other items to go with it. So we've got our crafter to be able to make it. We're just going to need the dragon bone to be able to make the heavy pieces for her, so she'll be wearing a bit more of the setup that we want her to be wearing. Which is our normal void forge for the chest. And then the god breaker for the hands, and then we'll have a look at something. Maybe the Pictish war chief or the tavern guard for the legs and feet, and then eventually the redeemed legion for the headpiece. Once we've been up to the Black Keep and done the Black Keep, that is. What's your health like? Oh yeah, you're doing good. So just while we're riding through here, for those who don't know, or I'm sure most of you do know by now, but for anybody that doesn't, the merch store should still be available to view. Lots of interesting different bits and pieces in there. We are looking at some new designs for the spring collection, which should hopefully be out very, very soon. But obviously we're in spring now, I'm going to be getting into summer very soon. So our, shall we say, spring-summer collection should be on its way shortly, hopefully. It's just taking a bit longer to work on than we first expected, but hopefully very, very soon it will be here. Like I say, I don't expect anybody to buy anything, but if you do, or you already have done, we hope that you enjoy your items. And it's just one of many ways that you can obviously support the channel in a financial way, which, as I've said before, it all goes towards eventually turning this into a career for me, hopefully, so that we can make a proper income from it and take a wage from it. But then the remainder will also then go towards upgrading the server as and when it needs doing, or paying more of it off in advance so it keeps it going longer, and then also things like eventually towards a new PC even, you know, eventually, or upgrades for an existing PC, and then who knows, we may even see some Conan content on PC. Yeah, wouldn't that be different? Then who knows what can happen. Stop chasing those. We could be having a run on PC, who knows? Eh, not here for that. Right, so we'll need to take out these guys, get them out of the way.
One of us low.
Absolutely. Right, I'm going to sneak around this way because I don't particularly want to take on the brute just yet, and we could do, but again, we're not here for those enemies. We need the dragons for the dragon bone. And there are, of course, a couple near the Red Mother, so we'll try and pull these, and then we'll go down and do the bigger dragon. I think Delancey should be fine with that one, and take out the babies down there as well. That should give us more than enough for what we need for the moment. I'm not going to really attempt Red Mother just yet, even though I think Delancey could handle it. It's still a little bit dicey yet. I'd rather take her on when I know she's got the armour to deal with her, rather than take that chance. There we go, spawning pools, there's one up there. Bink, you gonna come play? There we go. Oh, doing it again, shield not kick.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know Adelancy could handle it, but I'd rather be prepared properly than risk putting her through it and potentially losing her. Just not worth the risk. Really not. So the other one, where's it gone? I'm sure I saw another one round here. Oh, there it is. Little baby dragon. Oh, just got it in its tail as it was about to move. That was a lucky shot. Can you get them, please? Thank you. Good girl. One hit. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of lag, even on the single player. And I don't know if this is down to a Funcom issue again still with everything that's going on, or whether that is a server performance with G-Portal, because they are in the process apparently of moving servers over from, I don't know if it's a database or whatever it is that run them on now, to a different one apparently, which is supposedly going to help performance, so they say. And I can't remember the dates that they gave, but it's round about in the middle of it all. I think now it's sometime over May how they're doing it, so it could possibly be that that's causing it all. So I presume they are moving single player servers as well as online servers. That could potentially be what's causing it. So we've just got to grin and bear it, unfortunately. And it's not too bad. It's not making it unplayable for me. At least I can still do what we need to do. Hopefully it's not too much of a lag when you guys are watching. Do let me know if you notice a real difference with it when it happens. I'll kind of try and call it out when it does, but if you guys see any difference, let me know. Because obviously I don't really know how much of a jump there is on screen when you guys would see it. Oh, you're already coming, aren't you? Yep. Oh, hello. I forgot you can spawn down here. Come on, Delancey, sort him out. Nice and easy.
I have seen a few lags.
Yeah, I thought you guys probably will see it as well, but it is quite a jutter where I kind of jutter forward a little bit. And I know you were saying, Cassie, earlier you've been getting it on your single player, haven't you? Bit of an issue where it seems a bit laggy. So that's not just down to the PS4, that shows you it's happening on PS5 as well. It's the overall performance, I think, at the moment. Well, yeah, just hopefully fingers crossed with
Yes,
the whole thing that's going on with the Sinking Through Foundations issue. Hopefully that, obviously Funcom have said they're aware of it and they're working on it, so everything crossed that the next patch we get is the patch to fix that. No guarantees that it will be, but hopefully it will be, because they haven't actually said it'll be in the next patch, they've just said it'll be in a future patch. So we'll have to see with that one, but I hope it is very soon, because as somebody
Face
who
with
owns...
Simples on mouth, face with Simples on mouth.
Yeah, as somebody who owns a server that has people that play on there, but also creates his content on there, it's a little bit disheartening and a bit frustrating. Disheartening at the fact that it's going on because it makes content difficult for me to make, and obviously disheartening seeing that people that are trying to play on my server can't enjoy it as much because of the issues we're having. And it makes it harder work for server owners or admins, because you've got maybe people that you don't speak to that don't understand what's going on, that are not deliberately or intentionally getting at you, but messaging and complaining, oh, what's going on with the server, why is it doing blah blah blah, and you're having to explain it because they've obviously not seen enough videos, or they don't necessarily watch YouTube or anything to see any videos that people bring out, you know, telling people what's going on and what all the issues are at the minute. Oh, totally missed that shot, but never mind. But it's all part of it, and you kind of get used to it. 9 times out of 10 people do end up understanding and realise and appreciate what you're doing, so it's not too bad. That was a baby dragon, but that...
Unfortunately, Funcom have a reputation for knowing about issues and doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, they did say in the recent patch notes for this patch that just came out a couple of days ago.
Look at the horse squaring up.
I, I know. They did say in some recent patch notes for the recent patch, it said in white writing on a red background, forward notice, we are aware of and working on an issue that is causing player characters to, was it something like their words, periodically sink into foundations? Occasionally I would think it's a little bit more than periodically. Periodically to me is like once every hour or once every half an hour or something. We've had it on our server where it'll happen 1 minute and then 10 minutes later it'll happen again, and then you'll go for a little while and then it won't happen for 2 hours, or it's every quarter of an hour. I suppose that is periodically, but in another way it's not. It's sometimes it happens more regular than others, so yeah, hopefully. But it's not just that, it's causing people even with ceiling pieces apparently to fall through them.
Frustrating.
Like there's people on my server who've got bases with multiple floors that they're bedded on like the 5th floor, and every time it happens, you fall 5 floors and die.
Sporadic.
Respawn on your bed and
about the issue that crashed my game for years.
Fall through the floor, all 5 floors again, and die again because of half health, which is very frustrating. And yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like I'm always saying.
Gabriella was saying it was happening on her server when someone starts a purge.
Right, so even purges seem to be, as far as I'm aware, nobody's been doing purges on ours. And when we did some last night as a group from one location, and I don't think if there was anybody else playing on the server, they didn't report that it happened at that time, but that's one to keep an eye on. That's a bit concerning, isn't it? Somebody starting a purge causes that to happen. That sounds a bit more than just a foundation sensitivity issue. That sounds a bit, I mean, I'm no computer expert or number cruncher or data expert, whatever you want to call it, but that says a bit more than just the delicate nature of foundations to me. So yeah, that's a bit of a concern.
That's me banned from all servers, lol. Only previous fun can make it stop.
That's me banned from us. Oh dear. I mean, it's just fortunate that we can kind of laugh about it a bit sometimes, because it's kind of got to that point now where it's all, oh, I'm falling through the floor again. It's become a bit of a standing joke in the community now, and we've all been saying recently it'll be funny when the fix does eventually come. Let's try and be positive, that it will come. Hopefully not too long, but when they've said they've done it, we'll all be standing on foundations for ages, just waiting and waiting and waiting and thinking, no, a bit longer, am I going to fall yet? No. We'll be expecting it to happen, and then when it doesn't, it'll be, we've all got it drummed into our heads that much that it's going to happen, that when it doesn't, we'll be just waiting for it to happen because we've got so used to it. Just hopefully, yeah.
As long as there's no Numidian bug again, still sore about that.
Oh gosh, I know, yeah. Eradication's recent video where he was talking about the patch notes, he mentioned that it's almost, yeah, they can't let it come to that again, because that was just, I didn't have a base that was built out in the Midian, but when I was hearing people had, like Angar and other people who had done it, and hearing people reporting how they'd lost, hundreds if not thousands of hours of resource farming.
Server-wide party. Bring your construction hammer face with rolling eyes.
People that had lost hundreds if not thousands of hours of resource farming,
hundreds of hours down the shitter.
Legendary weapon farming, follower or friend farming, if you want to call them that, rather than thralls. We don't like calling them thralls, do we? Friends or companions, whatever you want to call them, just gone. And what did they do, more or less? Just give everybody a...
It is the Numidian issue that they are being so careful about this fix.
Yeah, let's hope that's why the fix is taking a bit longer, because they don't want to I want to say bug everybody with that again, but that's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Yeah, they don't want it to be another flipping Numidian scandal, well not scandal, that's the wrong word, but yeah, they don't want to have to face all that again. Even if when they did, like I say, I didn't suffer from it, but I'd heard of people in situations that did, and I don't think it was very fair what they did really. I think they could have done a little bit more than what they did.
I don't mind waiting if the fix actually fixes the issues. No scandal works. Knowing my luck, it'll be the Ether bug next.
Yeah, it seems to be introduced 3 new things and break 6 more, and it's like, you get with game development, it can't be easy, it's obviously difficult, you know. If we're not computer coders, we don't know the first thing of how to do it, but I say it every week, don't I? I have to kind of sit on the fence with it, that I sit with 2 hats on. I look at it from a gamer perspective like most of you, and the frustration and the upset that it causes because it's my favourite game. But then I put the other hat on with that, and it makes it even more difficult and frustrating because it affects my content, it affects the people that are playing on my server, and it causes more of a headache. Never mind the fact that all of us content creators are doing Funcom a huge favour and promoting their game for free. You know, giving up our time and making videos and live streams on their game and showing it off to people to hopefully get people to download it and play it. It's a real shame. And you appreciate, you know, when a patch for something comes out, there's going to be little bugs in it, but when you're getting big updates and there's a few little bugs here and there, you can kind of laugh at and ignore and deal with. But when there's major, and yeah, let's be honest, borderline game-breaking bugs in it, like the whole Foundation bug again, which this isn't the first time it's happened, it's beginning to get very difficult now. And they've got to realise that they're not only affecting the content creators that are promoting their game. Eventually,
my current build is entirely Ether.
Eventually, their player base, both on console and PC, I'm sure, will start dropping because people will get to the point that even though it's funny when you keep falling through your foundations sometimes, eventually it'll become so annoying that even though it's your favourite game and you want to play it, like I do, and I want to make my videos on it and do these streams and everything like this, which fortunately there's nothing too major on here, you're going to get to that point where you're not going to get the same enjoyment from it, and you want to do because it's your favourite game, and you want to share it with your community because this is what I built mine on, and you just hope and cross everything that hopefully, yeah, they will sort it. You know, because it.
But Robert Mannix quick Rob change it. I am Murphy's Law.
I think we've been joking around in my community recently, like how we're saying that what will the next stage be? Right, well, it'll probably have 1 chapter because they'll have had that much time fixing bugs. They won't have had time. They won't have had time to make multiple chapters for a new age. It'll be 1 chapter, and it'll be the Age of the Nomad, which will be 1 chapter spent surviving out of a Stygian commander tent, where you can just put all your stuff down that doesn't claim land because you won't want to build foundations because you can't live on them. So you'll be living like a nomad in a tent because they're the only things that don't claim land and you don't sink through. Which would be kind of funny. We've all been having quite a bit of a laugh about that one.
If it weren't for bad luck.
We'll all be living out of tents. Another thing we've all been said that'd be kind of funny would be, what about the Age of Dinosaurs? That'd be a fun collab. Can you imagine that one? I just think, well, how could they implement that? Well, like we were saying, all you need is, if you think how the hyenas run and jump and how they attack, all you do for the little velociraptors that are quick and agile like they are, you just scale them off them. If that's the only way they can do it, just build them off the hyenas. course, it's never going to happen like that, and they're never going to do that, but it would be funny if they did. But yeah, I think Age of the Nomad looks more realistic. Can you imagine that? You know, new video starting in a new age. You know, hi guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing whatever it is, and I'm stood there in front of a tent. No building or no fancy building to show off.
Makeup dinos.
Oh yeah, and if you could craft dinos as well, like in your pen, your armoured animal pen, that'd be, yeah. Oop. That would definitely be fun. Right, so do we need any more dragons while we...
Summit in the lore. Age of Dinosaurs is when I stopped playing.
Yeah, that would be a little bit crazy, wouldn't it? Age of Dinosaurs. Age of the Survivor, that's what it'll be. And it'll be, like I said, living out of tents. You'll be living out of a tent with your preservation box and all your benches just scattered around it. Because you won't want to build them on foundations or anything else because of fear of it all disappearing.
That's the one.
And private servers will be like mine, will be turning the decay timer off so that things don't decay, so that people don't have to worry about all their stuff being on foundations.
Purge idea. Raptors in the press with you.
Raptors in the press with you. Yeah. They'd be rather squishy, wouldn't they?
Age of something working properly for once.
That's a big name for an age, isn't it?
Age rolling on the floor laughing.
Age of the big fix, yeah. Age of no bugs, yeah. That'd be a good one. Absolutely. Oh, I knew there was some skellies up there.
Robert Mannix never happened low.
Do you mind? Need to know like that, you little bully.
Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
Oh, don't cry. Please don't cry.
Age of no microtransactions would happen first.
Age of Unity, that's what it'll be. There won't be multiple clans on a server with huge bases and all this, that and the other. It'll be everybody will all just clan together and it'll be one huge clan on a server. Age of the community. Age of the community. Everybody will all just work together to survive. They'll give up trying to be their own clan and survive on their own, and it'll just become one huge community on each server. Everybody working together. All your different tradespeople, your Ica farmers and your legendary weapon farmers and your
Age of Crossbooksome.
Crystal suppliers and your resource suppliers and everybody else. It'd be, yeah.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking, right?
I'll get Messi to make pitchforks and Angelo for the torches.
There we go. Yep. Right, you go get him, please. You alright there, Dylan, yeah?
I'm in Sign's contract.
Oh, she's got him. Oh, where did you sneak up from? You get this guy, please. Why are you just standing there and letting him do a full combo on you and ignoring him? The guy is clearly trying to hit you. There we go. Sure, she's half asleep sometimes. Take that, and that. We don't need those. Yeah, it was lucky, wasn't it? Lucky timing. Luckily, I just heard him running around the corner and thought, oh, where did you come from? Nearly wasn't a nice dodge, it could have ended up another way, but yeah, thank you. But yeah, I don't usually ask, but I think with the way we're going, if people do enjoy this type of content and do want us to carry on with Conan, then tickling that like button, shall we say, as Audi would call it, would massively help. It shows me that you still enjoy it and you still want to see the Conan content. Yeah, I'm more than happy to carry on with it. I'm not saying we're giving up, but if people would like to just keep doing this, what we're doing, or they'd like us to look at something else, do feel free to leave your ideas in the comments or in the put a community post on the community tab. It's there for everybody to use. Do feel free to post on there if you like. But a like would definitely help. Not only does it push it out to more people, like I say, it gives me the idea and the strength to keep going as well, because there are times, I'll be honest, where it gets a bit difficult, and when my sort of genre is quite limited to what I can kind of look at with games, it's wanting to go the way you guys.
Or I'm send the Dusty Dozen round to have a word.
Thanks, I'll do. Yeah. You don't want to mess with the Dusty Dozen. Definitely not. Yeah. You definitely don't want to mess with the Dusty Dozen.
Hides behind the sofa.
But yeah, that's... See, look, I'm not even holding my
Beaming face with smile
hold button for my shield now. My finger is off my left trigger, but yeah, I'm still holding up the shield. Till I click it, then I drop it again. I don't know if that's something with my button or whether that's something with the game. Right, I reckon... What level are you now? Yeah, I reckon she could take on the brute now and be alright. So, why not give it a go, eh? As Audi would say, why not give it a go? Right.
Hit the brute spot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I won't, Lindsay will. Because this brute also killed our level 3 that we had originally.
GI in a slap. I was getting that shield issue on PS5.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it might just be if I'm holding it too long and then I just release the trigger, it's just not dropping again. Just noticed I was still walking like that even though I'd let go of the button. Missed. Got him that time. Go on, Lindsay, go get him.
Curry has arrived. Have fun and see you later all.
Oh, enjoy Angar. Have a good good rest of your Friday. Enjoy the curry and we will see you Sunday, all being well.
The triangle button wasn't putting away weapons.
Yeah, that happened earlier as well. Yep, thanks Angar. Good to see you. As always.
See you later, Angar.
Doing it again.
See you, Angar. Latters me lead. Duck.
Don't want that. Don't need that. Can't keep that meat yet really because I don't have anywhere to store it. Not bothered about the iron, I can get that anywhere. I know, I can hear all the loot hoovers behind me now, like, gobbling up all that loot behind us because we've left it behind. Calling it sacrilege because I've left stuff behind. But, you know.
Curry so damn good.
You've got to, when you've only got a limited carry weight, you've got to do what you can do. go. Yeah, we'll take that. What have you got? Anything good? Ooh. Yeah, and yeah, definitely take that. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Yeah, you're full. Are you full? Yeah. Oh, I guess we're. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Open that again. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out a minute. Bear with me, chat. This flipping menu.
Own get dropped. I call praise tour gods.
That back in. Alright. Still too heavy. That reduces a bit of weight again. It doesn't get rid of a lot, but it helps us a bit. Right, we're just going to have to walk like this, I think. It's going to be a bit of a walk, but there we go. Kind of need what we've got, so I don't really want to drop anything else. That I can get real easy again. Oh, there we go. Just dropping the build hammer does it. I can make a build hammer again real easy. I think I have actually got another one at base. That's a spare one. He says as he straight away looks at loot again.
Can till you ride.
Right, there we go. I'm not going to pick anything else up. Sorry if you couldn't hear me properly for a second, then I was leaning away from my mic to try and see that menu, which is something I'm hoping to change again soon as well. It's still rather tricky to see. Well, I'm pleased we managed to make it through Warmaker, and Delancey survived it as well, which is good. So now it means we can get hopefully some better gear crafted up for her. And then maybe off stream I might do another run of the Warmakers, try and get some more armour scraps, and then I'll probably make up myself a set of the Champions armour for next stream, so we've at least got some better armour ourselves then as well. And then we're going to have to get quite a bit made up. Some hardened leather, because we've got some alchemical base I think. We're going to have to get some layered fur made up, so I'll have to see if we've got enough fur and what have you. Try and start to get her set made up for her, because we've got our named person on the bench. Get the master armour plating done for her, and get ourselves some bulk plating done. And then ultimately, eventually, we want to try and get up into the north, and I think to get into the north we're going to be best using Champions armour, because I believe, and don't quote me on this, but I believe that the Champions armour is still, or is now, one of the even better armours to use for up in the cold. Not necessarily as good as Redeemed Legion still, but I believe the top three are kind of Redeemed Legion, Champions. Also, I heard somebody saying Godbreaker had been changed to be good for the cold, but I could be wrong on that. But I know heavy armour wise, Champions and Redeemed Legion are certainly the best. But we're going to have to go up to the I know it's a Black Galleon then. Black Keep for that one, which is going to mean heading way up north here, getting over the bridge. There is an obelisk just around here, so we can climb that, attune to that as well while we're there. And the Black Keep's just around there, so we can do that one as well, get our Redeemed Legion. But that'll be in the not too distant future, hopefully. And then it means, because we're better equipped, and obviously Delancey is better equipped, that we can pretty much take on anything then. Because we'll have better armour, Delancey will have better armour, and we can pretty much take on most of the content in the game then without having a worry or a concern about anything. And like I say, who knows, in the future, if not next week, maybe a future Friday stream.
Should be okay for cold. Fun times ahead.
Ah, yeah, that's true. I know there are some others, but I just can't remember which does which. I'd have to have a look at them all again. But yeah, and obviously for, as I say, if not next week or the week after, if somebody would like to be a special guest on stream, you don't have to speak if you don't want to do. If you only want to talk when I'm talking to you, that's perfectly fine. Or if you don't want your voice to be heard in stream, we can have that I can hear you in a party, but obviously stream won't be able to hear you. That's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. And what we could do is, obviously it needs to be somebody on PS4 or PS5, unfortunately, because that's the only platforms it will work with. But what we can do is we can arrange that in advance when we decide when it's going to be, and you can pop on at some point and get your character onto here, get yourself leveled up, and we can get you some gear sorted and what have you, so that you can survive, so you're not starting from the very beginning kind of thing. We'll get you all equipped and geared up, ready to join the fun, so you're not starting from the beginning and worrying about dying or anything. So that's not a problem. So if anybody wants to have a think and would like to be a special guest, the opportunity is there. It would be nice to have a special guest with us. It'd make it a bit different, make it an experience for that person, I would say, and it'll certainly make it different for me. More than happy to do that sometime. Doesn't have to just be me all the time, it can change things up a bit as well, which would be pretty fun. I'm not going to take those out, I'll leave
Special
those in.
guest. The Squealing Gamer. Rolling on the floor laughing.
The Squealing Gamer, I like it. Yeah. No, you'd be perfectly fine, whoever it is. I wouldn't, what's the phrase? I wouldn't expect you to do anything I wouldn't do. So whoever that may be, you wouldn't have to worry, at least. I wouldn't say to you, right, while we're doing this, do you want to run off in front of Warmaker, you crack on? No. Be quite happy even if you hid behind me. It doesn't matter. Not that I can guarantee that we'd both be safe, but, you know, I would try my best, obviously. And hopefully you'd have a good time. But we shall see.
Special guest, the Squishy Man.
Oh, you're all coming up with some really good names now.
Meat Shield.
Meat Shield.
Grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy, cat with tears of joy.
I think it would be nice, and I'm sure it would be an experience for whoever it is that joins. And as I say, you don't have to be here for 7 o'clock. You could arrive at 8 o'clock and just be with us for the last hour, or you could join at 7 and leave at 8. You could join at 7 and leave at 7:30 if you wanted to. You know, there would be no pressure whatsoever to stay for the entire stream. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. It's all for the fun, and you never know. You get your what do they call it? 15 minutes of fame on YouTube. Although I'm sure it probably will be a lot more exciting with some other people
No,
compared.
Take Pretty, she could clean up after you.
That's true. Yeah, yeah, that is very, very true. So yeah, don't forget, anything you ever want to get rid of, if you chopped up a skeleton, you've got too much putrid meat in your fridge, stick it in there. Yeah, so now you know. And we need to get some cooking recipes learnt as well, because we don't have a lot of them yet, so I'm going to have to start remembering where a lot of those are as well. Which is going to be fun. And, by the look of it, we need to start getting ourselves some worker friends. Because we don't have a cook yet. We don't have an alchemist yet. In fact, we don't have anybody yet, apart from our blacksmith, who is only a level 3. So we need a named blacksmith eventually, a smelter, obviously. We have our named armourer, which is pretty good. Got lucky with that guy in Sephiroth running through. We had another armourer originally, I just spotted him there at a shield right, thought, got to grab them, can't leave them because they are extremely hard to get hold of. So our earlier armourer. Recruitment drive, yeah, exactly. Exactly, we need to get the job centre going. Then we can properly get going then. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Right.
Get printing the implant contracts.
Exactly, yep, yep. Reliable people needed, yeah. We don't want none of these. We don't want none of these low-level people that are no good. We want only the best. Seasoned professionals needed. That's what we want. Before we go, I'm not going to look for any now because, of course, and I bet Cathy spotted it, I've left the orbs on the horse again, which is where I thought I'd left them at the base last time, and I hadn't. I'd left them on the horse the whole time. Noob. Yeah. But we'll just pass on that one, as they say. No, I was just going to have a run in quickly and just see. Yeah, kudo. Nobody's interested. Kudos to you. Catch me if you can. I'll have a quick run into Sephiroth and just quickly see if, just for funsies, if Seth decides to drop his truncheon again. It probably won't, because I think we have already got 2.
People
but
with outgoing personality and are happy to get stuck in.
That's a really good way to put it. Yeah. And I can't wait for when the update comes along that allows you to dress your crafters just as you can your fighters and your archers and your barkeeps. Yeah, that'd be really cool. You can have a nice uniformed looking base where all your people are all smartly dressed and actually look like they're well fed and looked after and have a happy home. Absolutely. Still haven't fixed the torch, so I'll have to deal with the dark, I'm afraid. But we are only going here, so... Hey up, Seth. Oop. Well, he went down a lot easier. And, no. Just like I thought. Dropped wherever his booze was that he was drinking. And no truncheon. So there we go. Hey ho. I believe now... Oh, yeah. Interact... What am I interacting with?
Grab a sorcerer page.
Did I get it?
FNAF FNAF FNAF.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it, so never mind. This is a pretty well stocked bar as well, isn't it? Not quite as good as the taverns on our server, though, I must say. They have a lot more choice. and a lot finer ale than what's in here, so I think I'll stick to those. Yeah, definitely. These guys don't know what they're doing, but the people on our tavern certainly know what they're doing. People on our server with their taverns certainly know what they're doing. Oh. Do you know what? Actually, no, let's not pop that on because we don't need to do. Let's just run around here. Run in here for a moment. There we go. I think we did learn this previously, but for anybody who hasn't seen it. Well, even the little kitty's hiding out of the sandstone.
Isn't enough in Bard's Tale at all.
Oh, how are we not? Says we're sheltered, but yet we're still taking damage. I'll put that on as well a minute.
Gaming.
So we'll let this sandstone pass a second. Supposed to be that you're sheltered in here, but yet somehow we were still taking damage. Of course, here's good old Conan, watching his dancers. Don't know how he's still here after all this time, because he never moves, but whatever floats your boat, leave him to it. Of course, he's got the princess to look after now, although he seems to have turned his back on her as well, so hope he's treating her right. If he was the one that rescued her, which people say it was him, but we don't really know. Right, there we go. So as that's now fading away. Sorry about the lighting again, I realise it's not very bright. Looks like it's going night time, but it will be pretty quick. So I do have it sped up on here. Anything any good? No. Not really. Of course, this has now changed that these two spawns will only ever be archers or fighters. You won't get the priests from here now. So you can only get your set priest, your set high priest.
I think so, TBH. But I was referring to Finbar Saunders from
or your set name priest here. Game. And of course the two over at the little tent where we just ran up. So you now don't get 5 spawns here. There's only the 3. So 2 up there and 1 there. And then the 4th one is the marketplace near to where the little group are stood in the middle. That is still a spawn for them as well. Look at that. That's the scout right anyway, which is the weight reduction, and to be quite honest, I'm not too bothered about the weight reduction armourer. If that had been a durability armourer I would have been kicking myself a little bit. But it's not too big a deal because it's a scout right. I don't tend to use the scout right, to be honest. I tend to just stick with the durability armor if that's all I've got, or ideally the shield right for the
bought it when I was drunk by accident. No regrets.
Armor value.
Love that game.
Bought it when I was drunk, no regrets. The things you do when you've had a few, eh? Realise I'm kind of taking a long way around here, but just to keep it a bit easier to know where I'm going rather than going the back way and getting lost like I usually do. I'm sure you're not that bad.
Well, every night.
I'm sure you're a real gentleman at heart, honestly. Sure, you're one of the nicest people anybody could meet.
I am.
There we go, you see. And here we are again, home safe and sound.
I am just a pisshead.
No, I'm sure you're not. So she's got another few levels on her, which is pretty good. She's getting 9 now, so we just need to get her some proper gear made up, start making her up there. The proper stuff for her. Although this is alright,
Yeah.
we can get her to hit harder than this. So now we've got some materials to do it. We can make a start, and I can get myself some Champion's armour made. Ultimately, I'll be changing to the Redeemed Legion eventually. But I think the aim will be to get us comfortable up in the snow, will be to take the Champion's armour up there. So I'll craft a set of that up as well, with our shield right now that we've got them. So yeah, I think that's probably just about us again. I know we're about 4 minutes early, but as a gesture of goodwill, shall we say, seeing as Audu's got his video out at 9:05, I'll let you all off 5 minutes early. Also, so you can get yourselves ready if you're going to check that one out. Don't forget, leave him a like, leave him a comment if you enjoy it. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I'll certainly be checking it out as well. But thank you once again to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for all the help and advice. Thank you for all the guidance that you give. Thank you just for being here. Thanks for all the great chat. Lovely to see everybody once again. And all being well, we will catch you next Friday. Well, we'll carry on our adventure and we'll look a little bit different than what we do now. Me and Dylan's here, and we'll be off up north a bit further. So for this week, I hope you have a good weekend. Catch you Sunday in Angor stream if you're there, or if not, catch you next Friday, 7 o'clock. Same time, same place. Have a good weekend. See you all soon. Bye for now.
See you all next week. Cheers lads, cheers everyone, take it steady me duck.